Listening skills are a crucial element in every language. But how can we improve them? At the beginning of my journey, I was just like you. Even though I knew the word, I couldn't recognize it when it was said. After hours of intensive practice, I finally made my listening skills reach its heights, and also you can. While practicing, I have developed 4 techniques that will make everyone a fluent listener. These techniques not only improve your listening skills, but also your overall language proficiency. Before we start with specific techniques, let's mention the general rules and tips which will be helpful for you while improving your listening skills. As with every other skill, you have to not only spend time on it, but also have to train it regularly to get used to the language. Timetabling your exercises will surely give you additional courage to make them, as you will know, you cannot omit it. Exercising shouldn't be a way through hell. Make it comfortable and fun. Listen or watch things you find interesting or are valuable for you. You will undoubtedly stay focused and, what is very important, you won't get bored. Listening to something engaging would make you feel that you aren't really learning. Next is the method I'm utilizing as often as possible. Use non-interactive listening sources. What do I mean by that? While listening, there are no other factors for you which can give you context or clue what the speaker is talking about. It's really artificial, I know. Of course, in real-life scenarios, you'd see a person you're talking to. But it makes you focus solely on the words. Try to go out of your comfort zone, not to stay in the same place. When you are sure that you are confident with what you hear, try to ramp up the level. Try to feel unsure that there are still things you don't understand, that there is still a need for you to progress. It's highly important, as I had similar situation myself. I was stuck on a certain level. I thought I was good because I understood everything I was listening to. The first thing was I was getting bored. The second one, I had an unrealistic view about the skills I had acquired. These are proven exercises that will level up your listening skills. You don't have to do all of them. At the beginning, choose the most passing and play with it. When you get bored or think it's too easy, move to something more complex. The list isn't ordered in any particular way. The method, which is the most effective at the beginning, is to hear the text and follow the transcription. As newbies, we don't know how to pronounce certain words and vice versa. We don't know how to say some. Following the text makes it easier to catch new phrases, collocation, etc. You can watch films too. Just watch them with subtitles. When you don't understand something, I recommend you to go back and hear the fragment again. Choose a podcast, film, interview, or whatever you would like. Then listen for a specific interval, for example a minute. Go back and listen again. Grab your pencil and try to write what you've just heard. You can start with one sentence and then gradually add next ones. When there are words you don't understand or simply don't know, leave a gap. When you're finished, go back and listen for these certain parts again. When reading and listening is just not enough, move to watching things with no captions at all. It's slightly harder but would represent a real-life situation, because no one speaks with words occurring next to them, right? Firstly, you will feel insecure, as I was, but then gradually you will get used to it. You will understand more, even when they will start to speak very fast. Undoubtedly, likewise as in my case, it will build up your confidence. You understand people talking normally without any additional help. It will surely be a milestone for you in the process of mastering a language. YouTube is a great platform for a language learner. One has there everything he needs to progress or to find new inspirations. But the feature that is not so often mentioned when listening skills are concerned is the playback system. You can speed up the video or slow it down. The second thing is very significant as you will be able to hear every word accurately. It's certain that when you will be between B2 and C1 level, the previous exercises won't be enough. It doesn't mean you should stop doing them. More like you should additionally focus on something more advanced. Try to watch, for example, vlogs. People talking there use forms and language very similar to what could be heard on streets. Next thing is to listen to different accents. It's really important, especially when the language is used in big countries or in many nations. Some forms and words may be pronounced differently depending on the region, and to get familiar with as many as possible, you should get out of your comfort zone to hear something new, often at first ununderstandable. Thanks to that, you won't get anxious when you have to strike up a conversation with a stranger who uses an odd accent. Next thing is to learn a proper daily pronunciation of the tongue. Focus on how natives use contractions, reduce forms or intonation. It will surely help you to understand more, as the language often sounds different when spoken in class than when heard on street. People who use your target tongue on a daily basis speak fast, which causes the words often to be mixed in one piece. For a non-experienced listener, it's impossible to distinguish one from another. Moreover, learning these things gives you the ability to understand more, as well as to sound as a native too. There you have it. Tips and exercises for improving your listening skills. Some of them may be harder than the others, but you can be sure all of them will help you to understand the spoken language better. Want more language learning content? Smash that like button and subscribe for more tips. Remember to share your opinion and don't shy away from asking questions. See you next time.